In order to maximize your Google Apps for Education domain and your tablets, there's a few settings that you need to prep before you begin. The first one is to go into Security and enable API. You want to make sure that this box is checked so that Google can talk to other apps and so that you can push content down to your students and staff. Secondly, you want to go into the Google Apps and make sure that Groups is on for everyone. This will allow you to create grade level groups, classroom groups, teacher and staff groups that you can easily push content to a whole entire group at once. And turn groups on for everyone. You can upload users and start creating OUs or organizational units. You can see over here that we have student OUs and teacher OUs. You could set up an organizational unit per grade, per classroom, or even per school. Once you have your users and OU set up, you can go back into groups and you can actually be more granular and you can create groups for just AP English 12 or just for student tablets and easily push content down to these groups with a click of a button. Next, you'll want to spend some time in device management and mobile management. Click on Device Management Settings. Most importantly, you're going to want to check the boxes under Enable Android Sync for users and enforce policies on Android devices. That way, any policies you set will automatically be pushed down to the tablets when you provision them. If you scroll down a bit, you have many other options and policies that you can enforce. For example, you can require a number of characters for passwords and have passwords expire after a certain number of days. You can also whitelist IP addresses. You can decide whether or not you'd like to have your tablets share their location information with apps. And you can also decide if you'd like to block all apps, books, and other content except the ones that you explicitly choose for your students in Play for Education. Some of these policies you'll probably need to talk to your network administrator and teachers about to make decisions. Two big decisions you'll have to make is whether or not you'll allow the camera to be used under device management settings. That's a choice that some schools opt to turn on and some opt to turn off. Also down here, you can decide whether or not you'd like to allow your users to be able to remote wipe the device. Usually, schools do not allow users to remote wipe devices. Under other Google services, you'll want to make sure that Google Wallet is turned on just for teachers. If you choose on for some organizations, you can choose only the teacher organization. So that way a teacher could possibly buy an app through their own Google Wallet. Or you could turn it off for everyone. We also recommend that you make sure that Google Plus is turned off for students. But using on for organization, you could just keep it turned on for a teacher organization. Once you've set up your policies, loaded your users, and set up your groups, you're ready to bump.